Well, happy New Year to all in the community out there, all my watchers, followers, and everyone else who just passes through. Welcome to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the Tiger Pit. Well, I had unboxed this on Christmas, a gift from Michael Rasputin's Castle. And, well, you know what this means. One more Barlow! One more beer! Yes, old Rasputin's Russian Imperial Stout, North Coast Brewing Company, independent since 1888. No, 1988. Still a while ago. Product of the USA. Yeah, Michael Rasputin's Castle, I don't know if he has any stickers. I haven't seen any. But I definitely think he should make some stickers. I'd love to send him one of these t-shirts. This is brewed in Fort Bragg, Mendocino County, I believe, south of Humboldt County, which I had lived there back in 94. 9% alcohol by volume. I generally don't drink that many stouts. I did have one featured a while ago. I do like Guinness Stout, but this is a really nice one. So let's crack it open here with none other than the Beer Tender by Bear & Son. Yes, I could have busted out a Swiss Army knife, but one more Barlow, one more beer. Let's see if I can do this without bumping the camera. North Coast Brewery. Cheers. Yes, I wanted to release this. I'm sure if you are a beer drinker, you're probably all beered out from partying hard last night on New Year's, or not. I better take a sip before I spill this all over the Barlow. That's a good one. Reminds me of when I was 21. Used to drink this when I was down there on the coast of Northern California. Yeah, they have this is the Beer Tender. They have the Pilsner, which is yellow. They have the Amber, which is kind of a muddy tan color. I really like this one. I wonder if they're ever going to make a stout. Anyways. So what's the Barlow? Yes, IXL. Let's turn it around this way. Gift from Michael Rasputin's Castle for Christmas. IXL. George Wostenholm. There it is. Wostenholm, Sheffield, England. So it was made in the 1960s, according to Michael. Black bone. Carbon steel. Oil the joints, which I did. Might get some weepage. No half stops. And it's kind of not really, I guess, maybe a lazy half stop. Maybe there was originally no half stop, and this has just been worn in from over time. Very nice snap. My very first spear point blade. Barlow. I wonder if Case will release more of them. Case used to in the past. IXL. Been around since the 1800s. They've sold a lot of knives in the United States. And they still make them today. I know this is one of Slip Joint Sawyer's favorite brands. He's been really getting into Sheffield knives. These are really cool. I never thought I'd have any in my collection. Such a fantastic gift from Michael. If you don't know Rasputin's Castle, I'll leave a link. You can go check him out if you hadn't checked out my Christmas video. Now, I do prefer a clip point Barlow, but it's always good to have a spear point. Very unique, and this is a piece of history. It is old school. I don't want to get too close. It gets too dark there. I did want to do a measurement on this because all Barlows kind of range from different sizes. Just under 3.5 inches, I'd say 3 3/8 inches, which is kind of standard for a Barlow. Some are 3 5/8. The main blade is about 2 3/4 inch with about just 2 3/8 cutting length. Nice jigging to this black bone. Still great snap for being well older than I am. Let's check out the pen blade here. 2 inches with a cutting length of 1 5/8 inch. Yes. Ah, what a fantastic knife to have in the collection. I did notice, there is a gap there in the back. And I'm not sure if that had developed over time or maybe it came like that. Because back then, I don't think people really cared that much about gaps as much. Now, it is a little substantial gap there. I may use this a bit. I don't know how much I will because it's kind of a collector's piece where you're getting weepage out of there. But very cool. I did want to compare it to a case Barlow. Matt Slipjoint Sawyer had recently picked up the Gray Crendel Jig carbon steel by Case. It took me a while to find my video. I forgot to put it in my One More Barlow, One More Beer playlist. So I had to scrounge for it. It's out there. Just a little comparison here. Yeah, about the same length. 3 3/8 inch close. Looks like the main blade's a little smaller at 2.5 inch and 2 1/8 inch cutting length. Very, very cool. I'm at a loss for words. When I got this, I almost cried. It's a very big surprise. An amazing Barlow from an amazing member of the community. He also threw in a Christmas Congress and a Tiger Zippo. Does it get much better than that? This community continues to blow me away. Oh yeah, Michael, I still want to know what your t-shirt size is. I'd like to send you a Rasputin's t-shirt. I don't know if you have one of those yet. You can see that the Bear and Son Barlows tend to be a little longer. This is a little unique one compared to the Queens, which are made by Bear and Son. The blade cants down. Gosh, what a cool trio right there. Couple of American Barlows and a Sheffield, England Barlow. I don't know really what else to say. I mean, I did kind of talk about this when I unboxed it. Just very cool. I do need to fine hone the edge on it a bit, but you just got to be really careful sharpening up these old knives. You don't want to mess them up, Beautiful black jig bone there. Not a lot of depth to it because it is black. You can see the jigging. It's very unique, kind of an old school jigging. Just an absolute wonderful piece. Closer look at the tang stamp there. Let's see if I can get in on this one. It is very small. Pretty much says the same thing. It's hard to see it through the camera, but when I do look at it, it's the IXL George Wostenholm Sheffield, England. And nothing on the backside. Yeah, I could use a, run over the stone a little bit, fine hone it. Just what an absolutely awesome piece of history. I showed it before. My only other IXL is this little pen knife, which I still do not know what year it is. It's like a red and black celluloid, and there's really not much to the blades. This was also a gift. Well, the tank stamp looks very similar, so it could be 50s or 60s. Very cool. Well, Mr. Rasputin, thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful, prosperous new year. Going to be back in the grind tomorrow at work, back in the rat race. I'm not looking forward to it, but all good things come to an end. This is a very strong imperial stout. If you are into the dark, malty, chocolatey stouts, I don't recommend this one. But North Coast Brewing, they make other beers. I really like the Red Seal Ale. Fantastic. And I still got to look up, see if Michael can find these in his area. Because I'd ship them to him, but if they're at a local grocery store there, I may just send him some money so he can get a 4-pack. Thank you for joining me in the Tiger Fit. One more Barlow. One more beer. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.